So guys, I think you have already started your Dasara holidays, if I'm not wrong. Correct? Are you went to your hometowns? Yes, right? Hey, am I audible?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Hey, thanks. Yeah, someone has acknowledged. Okay. So, I think I'll let you know where we were. So, as I recall, the last session I was discussing about the four types of function preparations, right? The prototype, expression, and arrow, and IAFE. Just we quickly go through on it, and then we'll see, continuation of more concepts in functions. Okay. So, guys, can anyone just unmute and tell me why we will be going a function expression, even though we have a function declaration concept? Anyone? Anyone on it? Guys.
To overcome the
Hmm.
defects in function declarations.
Correct. So, what are the challenges with the function declaration? What are the two challenges?
We can call function many times, more than once.
No. We should say we can redeclare the function many times with the same name. It won't show any error. Okay. Next.
Postings.
Yeah, a function hosting, right? So due to that two reasons, yeah, we'll be ignoring the complete function declaration in future programming, and then we'll be going, function expression. Okay. Now, yeah, this function expression, the main advantage is you cannot host these functions, and you cannot redeclare them. And then now, tell me why we are going for arrow functions from the function expressions. Why we are going with this arrow functions? Any comment is fine
Good
for
and
me.
easy understanding.
Right,
To
Rohit,
get
correct?
more simple function.
Right. So if you want to write a function expression in a concise way, okay, or inline functions, you have to go with arrow function. So one more thing is in arrow function, one point I missed it. You need not to declare the function keyword. See, you need not to declare the function keyword. So you can arrow functions are advanced way to write the function expression without function keyword. I'll repeat. Arrow functions are advanced way to write your function expressions without using the function keyword, and which will make the code concise, and you can write inline functions. That's the advantage of arrow functions. I hope you understand the context. Now, also, I want to hear a few points about the arrow functions. Let's say when we ignore this flower basis, point number one, when we ignore the flower basis.
If there is only one statement.
Correct. And when we will ignore a return keyword with the flower basis.
It's inline function.
No, I should say if you have a single line return statement, right? Yeah. Next, when we ignore this flower basis, I mean the parenthesis.
One input.
Only one parameter.
Correct. If there's a single parameter, that's also required. I mean that's also ignored. Okay, fine. And the last case, IIF is. So the first question is why it is called as immediate invoke. Question number one, why it is called as immediate invoke?
Because calling function is immediate to call function.
Nice. So if you see the first red color, we are writing call to function, first red parenthesis. Immediately we have to write the calling function. That's the reason it is called an immediate invoke. Now one more question. Can we reuse this IIFE function logics more than once?
No.
No, right? We can execute that piece of logic only once, right? So yeah. So and one more heads up, we have very less use cases to use this IIFTs, but you should not surprise by seeing the code in any project that this code is completely new to you. That's the reason how I explained we have very less use cases. So guys, these are all the previous session concepts. I think guys, you're all good at all these 4 types of function preparations, I believe. And mostly in React, we will be using IIFEs, sorry, we'll be using arrow function and function expression rather than in, your function declaration. And we'll be using these 3 combinations actually. I should not say I'll be using only function expression. I'll be not saying we'll be using only arrow function. So we'll be using all these 3 combinations. So maybe I can give you one example.
Sir,
In
which is
React,
better to use among those four, sir?
no. We should not say which one is React. I'll tell you. See, in React, right? For a React application, there's a concept is that the concept is components. Okay, and this is a building blocks actually. A concept, a component, a topic component is a building block project. Okay, and if you want to create a component, you should say function. Function is something app component. App component. Now, if you see the syntax, the syntax is function declaration or function expression or arrow functions. Hey, by looking the syntax, you have to tell me.
Function declaration.
Function declaration.
Correct. So I should not say, will completely ignoring this. In React, our code starts with this line only. Okay, our code will start with this line only. Okay, anyhow, some advantages are there, some drawbacks are there, but our React application will start from here. Okay, so yeah,
Sir,
that's it.
what is meant by component previous function calling?
Come again.
The components you called as a component and function app components.
No, ma. It's again a big topic in React. I should not clear that out here itself. Okay, right. I just want to highlight we'll be not using. I mean, we'll be using function declaration as well in React. That reason I shown you this code snippet. Okay, right. So yeah, guys, I'll be moving to other continuation. Some small topics are there in functions. So, but some dependencies are there for me, like arrays. But yeah, I'll take these 3 topics after the array. Some topics are there like spread operator, rest parameter, and one more is that yeah, these are the topics. Rest parameter, spread parameter. These are the topics from the dependencies there in arrays with arrays. So, just giving them. And I'll be moving to a new topics today, something what is default parameters and what is nested functions, what is recursion today. Okay, right. So what about ASIC and weighted? See, Deva, we are still learning phase. I mean, in mid script. Those are all we'll be discussing later now. Okay, but these topics are very important. Like async promises a bit. Okay, yeah. Okay, so guys, I'll be starting a new topic today. So I have a one function. Function name is something sum, let's say, or let's say something the function name is show data. Okay, the function name is show data. And yeah, I'll be calling show data here on the down. Okay, now let's say the parameter I was passing ID, name, age. I'll be passing 3 parameters, guys: ID, name, age, and I'll be using console.log of I was printing name, comma name. So you'll get the name here. So here you'll get name equal to in single quotes and comma in the sense, yeah, you'll get some space there. You can see the name. And you remember we don't have any difference for single quotes and double quotes here in JavaScript. So first I'll be printing ID, then I'm printing name, and then guys, I'll be printing age. Okay. Okay. So yeah, this is my code. So I'll repeat. I prepared one function on the top. Okay, with 3 parameters: Now it's calling the function this way. Is your code will work? Or will it broke anywhere? I'm asking everyone, will
We
it
have
broke
to
anywhere?
pass parameters, sir, in calling.
Then there is
Right.
no
While
input. So
calling, we have to pass.
But I'm calling this function this way. That's what I was asking. I was calling this function this way. Will it broken anywhere or will it show some results?
there is no output, sir.
No. Guess. Take time. Some variables are there,
Default
right?
values.
Some parameters.
Depends.
I was not.
So it
Nice,
printing
nice,
ID
nice.
is
So
equal.
correct. I think someone already highlighted that. Okay.
Default
So
values.
yes. So I'll be creating one more folder in functions. So the topic is something miscellaneous topics. Maybe we can consider. So these are all part of the functions. Okay, part of the function. So I'll be creating HTML. I'll write the title for no worries. What is the topic it is? I'll be using a script tag here. Okay, and yeah, whatever the course snippet I have shown you, I'll be posting here. Let's format this. Let's quickly run this. And as someone said, the output is default values. So you can see ID, name, age, all are guys default values. See, we know the default values are undefined. Does that make sense? Why it is showing undefined? Confirm everyone, please.
We didn't
Yes,
pass
sir.
Yes, sir.
arguments. That's why.
Now, see, this is our calling function, and these are your called functions. In called function, if values won't come, then they are assigned with some default value, something undefined. I think that's everyone clear. But sir, I don't want to use my variable values with this undefined, but I want to supply some dummy values like this. I want to supply some dummy values like this. If values are not coming, I want to supply some default values. If values won't come in calling function, I want to supply them some default values. Then run it, guys. Now you can see some default values will be given to the all the three things. This is something we have to say default parameter. So today the first topic is default parameters. So those who are from Python background, you already know this, guys. But in Java, this concept is not there. In Java, entire Java, this concept is not a default parameter. In Java, if you prepare a method with some parameter, you should pass that actual arguments. If you not pass, it will show compile time error. But in Python and JavaScript, you have a flexibility to see some dummy values. So these are called as something default parameters. So default parameters are nothing but passing some dummy values. Okay, passing some dummy values to the parameters is called as default parameters. Now, might be you have some queries. Sir, what if I pass a ID like this? Okay, sir, what if I pass ID followed by name? Okay, followed by name. And what if I pass ID, okay, name with some age? Yeah, I think you can also expect here. Line number 80. Maybe I'll do a a console.log with some stars or some dollars just to make show the difference between all the console.logs. So let me write it here. Now if you see, guys, with this show data, you're passing only one parameter, right? I mean, you're passing only one argument. So the 501 is assigned to ID and you're not passing remaining two. And if you not pass remaining two, those will be taken as the default values. Like I'm giving empty string and I'm passing 0. The next case, we are passing two arguments, right? So now ID and name will have a proper values and age will go with a undefined value. Now if you pass 3, for 3 it will work as expected. See, guys, this is what the first topic I want to tell. This is your default parameters. Now this is non-default. This is default. This is non-default. This is default. Now all of, you know, no, the actual argument values, the last third case that you were calling it. Now, I don't want to prolong this concept. This is something, you know, a concept of default parameter. So you should not surprise those two from Java. You should not surprise that we have a flexibility to pass some values during a function preparation as well. You should not surprise it. Because this topic is not there in C, CPP,
Sir, I have
Java.
a doubt.
It's pure with. Yes, go ahead, ma.
If ID is equal to 1 in the function declaration, so
Hmm.
further processing it changes or doesn't change, sir?
If ID equal to 1,
To 1. And remaining functions
Uh.
while calling functions is changes or doesn't changes?
no,
Like
no.
5,
See, that's
5 not
based completely, you know, it's based on your use case, ma. See, now line number 17, you're not passing anything. So it will take default values 1 empty 0. Now, if you give 501, right? Then this 501 definitely overrided to this ID value. Now ID will become 501. Remaining
Like a
will go, you know,
Okay, sir. Like I think it's a fixed value for ID for
correct,
giving it.
correct. I mean, the 0 empty 0 I given as, you know, my default. But as
Yes.
per business, when you're working it, they will give you what default values will be there for every function. Okay. Right. Okay. Thanks, Kavya, for asking this query. Guys, is everyone aligned? What is default parameter?
Sir, we can't use this default parameters in Java, right?
Arey, that's what I highlighted, man. I know those who from Java, Python, you have a mixed opinion. That's the conclusion I given. In Java, there is no concept this, but in Python, we do have this. Okay.
Sir.
Okay. Nice. Okay. This is a small topic, something, you know, default parameters. So, and then I'll have something to Bhattam Ganesh. I think you're doing some marking. You know, initially you won't do, but yeah, I disable it for everyone. Okay. Let's get into one more concept. Yes, I'll be write this code in a different way. So I'll be writing function hall. Okay. Function kitchen. Function bedroom. Think in this way. And the topic is very simple actually. So see, I prepared three functions actually. First we'll go, you know, the layman terminology. Then I'll show you, you know, the final output. Then we can say function a BHK. I'm taking something, no, a BHK. Okay. Yeah. Guys, if you see, I prepared three individual functions. Okay. Hall, kitchen, and bedroom. But if you really think a BHK, it could be a 2 BHK or 3 BHK. But if you really think, you know, a 1 BHK, just think, you know, if it is a 1 BHK. So it's a combination of something, you know, a hall, right? And a kitchen, right? And, you know, a bedroom, right? So now if you see line number 21 is your 1 BHK. And definitely if you think a 1 BHK should, you know, consist of one hall and bedroom and one kitchen. Does that make sense, everyone, so far?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes,
Now,
sir.
I'll come to the code later, not now. Okay. Now, let's get into the second observation now. We created one hall function, right? Will it used by only a specific 1 BHK or all 1 BHKs? We
All
prepared,
of
I
them.
mean, no. Take your time. We created a one hall. Just imagine now you are in a one hall. That hall is, uh, you know, used by only this 1 BHK, not any other 1 BHK. Agree or not? Maybe we can take something, you know, wait, I'll take this way. So this is, you know, BHK 101, nothing but first floor, 101 BHK. Okay, now, yeah, I'll repeat the question again. Whatever the hall is there, actually this hall is for 101 flat. And again, this kitchen is dedicated for 101. And this bedroom also dedicated for this 101. Now, again, I'll repeat the question. Can we use this hall to other, flats, guys, like 102, 103?
No, sir.
No,
sir.
sir.
All right.
No, sir.
Right. So everyone are aligned, right? Now, in that case, guys, I'm just moving to the third phase now. Now, third phase is if these three functions are used by only this BHK 101, why we should prepare outside it? Why should we prepare separately? Why we can't prepare inside it? Why we can't prepare inside it like this? We can do that. We can do that. This is a concept called as something, a inner function, or we can say something, nested functions. And these topics are as it is there in Java and Python. Yeah, but in Java, we should not call them, their function. We can say inner classes, okay? Inner classes, but this topic, similar topics there in Java as well. In Python, this topic is there as is. So the topic I want to summarize, if you create a one function, if that function used by only one function, not anymore, then don't separate it outside it. Just move it inside it so that it will looks good. So if you see our 1 BHK, right? Just imagine our 1 BHK. So this will be constructed this way. That hall and the kitchen and that bedroom used by only that BHK only. So this makes code simplicity, guys, and granularity. We can say something, granularity, and it will make more readability. If we say 1 BHK, yeah, first definitely hall will come, then kitchen will come, then bedroom come, and on the down, if you see, we were calling the three functions here. So let me write some console.logs. So this is, I'll be writing, this is a hall from 101 of 101, sorry, of 101 flat. 101 flat. I'll write the meaningful code, don't worry. But my topic, if you want to understand, then this dummy example maybe help you. Let's write one more console.log and say this is a kitchen of this, and say this is a bedroom of this. Yeah, guys, first we'll see how this code execution goes, okay? First, actually the topic is today, second topic is nested function, or we can say inner functions, okay? The definition of inner function or nested function, preparing a function inside another function. Preparing a function inside another function. Maybe you have a query. Sir, in generally, in kitchen, we'll prepare some puja room. Can I create that function as well? Yes. Yes, you can do this, guys. Hey, just it's a simple example, see? So this is a puja room I take it. So let's do a console.log. This is a puja, okay? Room. This is also, we can say, an inner function. This is a inner function. This is, inner function 1 of inner function 2, right? See, this is an inner function 1 of inner function 2. Now, definitely this is a called function, right? It's called, and definitely we should write something, a calling function. Guys, I'll quickly show you how this execution goes. I know here itself, you'll get some confused, but let me use some pointers to you to make the concept very clear. Parameters are missing. Hey, why ma? I was not using any parameters. I created all the function without any parameters, okay? There's no parameters for missing, okay? Let's see how the code goes execution flow. So we know that whenever function key is started, then this everything will be loaded into the browser, right? Now, line number 30, you're calling the function. So control goes to your called function, right? So control goes to your called function. So there's a pink one. This is your outer function, guys. Completely, we can say outer function. Now let's see. This is your inner function 1, and it is loaded. And this is your inner function 2. This is also loaded. And this is inner function 3. This is also loaded into the browser memory. Now, what we were doing, guys, I'll be using some, green color C. So what we were doing here is, after this third function loading is done, here guys, if you see line number 26, we are calling the function hall. So control goes to hall, right? And you will get a message. The message, this is hall of 101 flat, right? And then control backs and we are calling kitchen. So control goes to here. You'll get this is a kitchen of 101 flat. After that, guys, after that, inside it, again, one more inner function is there that is loaded. And after that, guys, here you are calling it. So again, when you are calling it, control goes to there and you'll get a message. This is puja room of 101 flat. And after that, it will come to, the bedroom again, right? Kitchen is done, then it will go to bedroom. And yeah, this is a calling way. And here you'll get a message. This is a bedroom of 101. That's how the code will execute. Everyone clear how this calling and call to function will work in nested functions?
Yes, sir.
I need multiple thumbs up symbols, please.
Sir, we can write that 21 line in 28 or something.
No, because the scope gets changed, no. Generally, if you think, no, if puja room considered inside the kitchen, you cannot see from your hall. You cannot see from your bedroom, right? I mean, a general picture, correct?
Okay.
Yeah, inside kitchen only, you have to go to puja room. And if you want to do anything, you can do that there itself, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, that's there as part of, scope, or we can say closer. After you completely understood this, I'll go to closer. This is a dummy example, I should say. Let's take one more example. 3. That's again a nested function, not function, but I don't want to go with this dummy example. Let's say this example now. I have a function. Function name is something note total of 3 subjects. Total of 3 subjects. This is function. I was preparing it. Let's say the functions are CCPP Java. Okay. I mean, your subjects. CCPP Java. And definitely what you do, guys, you will return C++, right? Java, right? This way you will do the coding, correct? Sorry, my bad. It's a CCPP Java. I think guys, this is a code is clear everywhere, right? And then let's say I was writing one more function. The function name is something, average. Okay, I decided to calculate, average of 3 subjects. I decided to calculate, average of 3 subjects. Then you'll be write a logic. Yeah, again you should write C plus CPP plus Java, and generally you'll do the by. I know it's the bad practice. Yeah, we already practiced this. And finally, whenever you do a average of 3 subject marks, let's say if you pass 21, 20, and 25, okay, so the result will be written. So I'll be storing in a variable result, and finally I'll be logging that result, guys. Okay. So now if you see line number 20, you're calling one function, right? You're calling one function. And what's happening? Line number 15, inside it, you're writing again some logic for total. But you remember, this is a wrong approach that we do it. So
Yes,
instead of
sir.
repeating the logic, what we'll do, we'll call this function, right? We'll call this function again, right? So I'll be calling that function here instead of that writing the business logic. So this code also, will give the same results, right? But let's run this first. Yeah, I can see average is 22. But see, guys, now topic I was, explaining here. Average of 3 subject is your function. Inside, you're calling one more function, total of 3 subjects. And if you think this is my entire application, this total of 3 subject marks used by only average of 3 subject marks, right? This function used by only this function. Then why we'll keep outside it? Okay, why we can't keep it inside it like this? That's what, the summary. I think now you understood completely, I believe. This function used by only this function. this function is by only this function, then why we have to keep it outside it? So this is will make more sense, right? Now when you still run the code, still it will give the same result. Okay, this is what guys, my earlier example for summarizing this concept. I hope this has make sense now, everyone. The nested function concept. And let me give you the last summary of this. This function will become a private to the average. Total will become a private to the average. This is not visible outside this function, guys. Just imagine you constructed puja room inside the hall, inside the kitchen. From bedroom, you cannot see it. From hall also, you cannot see it because it's constructed inside, your kitchen itself. So that's what this will become a private. Since it is not used by any other function, we are keeping inside it. Is that
Sir,
make sense,
can
everyone?
call the function
Hmm.
total of 3 subjects.
No,
Then it
we
means
no. That's what this is. We cannot call outside this. This will become a private to average. Clear?
okay, sir. It's a hidden.
Yes. That's what I give an example. No, your puja room will become hidden inside the kitchen. No one can see from hall or bedroom. Clear? Okay, but yeah, I think guys, everyone are online. What is mean by inner function? Maybe I want to explain one more thing. As part of inner function, there's a concept called closures. Okay, nested function closure. I'll tell you what I mean by closure here. Tell you what I mean by closure. Yeah, let x is equal to 100. Yes, observe carefully. Let x is equal to 100. Let y equal to 200. And let z is equal to 300. Guys, please explain me where I declared XYZ locations. Location one, unmute and tell me. Hey, guys.
Outside the function.
Say total of
Right,
3 subjects
right,
of function.
right. So this is
globally.
you should say, yeah, you should say, yeah, nice, nice. You should say it's a global variable, right? X is global variable. And what about Y?
Local variable.
Local
Ah,
variable.
local to what? Local to what? Average, right?
Function.
Local to average of the subject function, right? And what about here?
Local to
Local
total.
to total
Total
of
of
3 subjects.
Correct. Okay, but I'll be on console.logs. Hey, this is our existing code. I think it's not confusing you, I believe. Okay, I'll be writing some console.logs. I'll be writing console.logs. So here I'll be writing console.log. Now, if I write console.log, now question is, can I access X here?
Yes,
sir.
sir.
No.
Yes.
No. Hey, why no, man?
We can access that. It's a global variable.
Right. So global variables are accessed by
Anyway,
anywhere, right? That's the reason the word itself, the global. You can access anywhere. Line number 15 clear? Please don't surprise me at the end, sir. Can you explain again from scratch? Line number 15 clear or not? Everyone.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I'll be writing for you very clearly inside average. I was trying to accessing X. Inside average. I was trying to accessing X, so it will be accessible. Any doubts? Please don't surprise me at the last. No? Okay, nice. Chalo. Getting inside the total, guys. It's your nested, right? Now, same question. Can we access X here?
yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Yeah,
Right,
full
right.
access.
One more point here is one more. Yeah. Can we access Y?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Right. So guys, we can happily access the Y also because your inner function always have a privilege to access your outer function variables. I'll repeat. I'm talking about this word, guys. Your inner function always have a privilege, okay, access your outer function variable. So we can happily access it here. I think this is makes sense, everyone. Maybe I'll write it here, guys, so that you can understand that we can access the Z also. Can you access Z here? Are there any challenges? Z.
You can
We
access,
can
sir.
access it.
Why?
It is a local
It
variable,
is,
sir. Inside total of 3
Yeah,
subjects.
so yeah, it's a member of a total, right? So happily we can access it, right? Right. That's what summary. Now let's run this. Yeah. See, guys, you can see inside average you are able to access. Inside total you can access X, Y, Z as well. But now my question is, after this your inner function is completed. Okay, after your inner function is completed, can we access the Z outside here? Here, line number 22.
No, sir.
no,
No,
sir.
no.
Why?
Only X is
Because
access.
inner
Scope
functions
of
are
X
not
is only up to total of 3 subjects, sir.
No.
only
It should
within the function we
say,
can use it.
yeah, it should say, sir, let have a block level scope. You should say that word, correct? Right? Let have a block level scope. If it is declared any function that can't visible outside it. Now, guys, can I access the Y here? Here. Y.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Right?
No.
Reason.
Its scope is up to average of 3 subjects only, sir.
Correct. You should say, sir, it's declared in average. So that's accessible inside the average. So that will not have, that has a block level scope. You cannot access outside it. Okay. So I believe this is clear, everyone, right? Access what in by local and what in by global variables and understanding this. Now, just to add on, right, one more simple logic. Let's see how many people will try this. Hey, I need your more concentration here. In the last program, it just summarize you everything that what you learn as part of inner functions now. I'll be taking function my counter, let counter, let count equal to 5, let count equal to 5, and then function in function, let's say outer function, inner function, I was doing count plus plus, returning count, count, and here we'll be returning your inner function. Here I'll be calling it little bit tricky, guys. Not straightforward. Chalo. Guess what is the output of it?
6.
Take your time. Wait. Take your time.
So 5 and 6.
Hey, I was doing console.log only once. Okay.
Okay.
So only one result.
Is it black?
Blank.
Huh.
No, ma. No. See, you are calling outer function, right? Madhuri, can you go mute,
అవును
please?
కానీ
5,
నాకు
sir.
గుర్తులేదు.
5.
Wait.
6, sir.
Wait. Yeah. Okay. See, guys. You're calling outer function, right? So control goes to this. So this is, a variable which you declared outside of function, outer function. Now in inner function, okay, in inner function, what you're doing, you're incrementing the code. Let's keep it, a pre-increment to do not make you confused. Okay, so it's a pre-increment. We know this value is updated now, 6. Now what you're doing, you're returning the 6. That's fine, but this function is loaded, right? Now line number 18, what you're doing? You're calling your inner function, right? You're calling, your inner function here. As soon as you call your inner function, it will return the updated count value, right? It updated, your updated value, right? It's, updated your updated value. Not the updated value is there, that will be printed.
6.
So correct. So now if you run the code, yeah, you'll get 6. Now If I call one more time, what will happen?
Seven,
Seven.
sir.
And
Sure,
Yes, sir. 7.
but why it is showing 6? Let me do something this way. Let me do something this way. 1 second, yes. It's small change. I have to small change here. Wait. 1 second, please. 1 second. I have to cross by one thing here. I know a small change how to do. Wait. Allow me. Yeah, I think only, one change I missed it here. 1 second. Yeah, I think, a small change, I added here. I'm about to sharing the screen. Just give me 1 minute. Right. Yeah, I refactored the changes. Sorry, it's my bad. Okay. So guys, the refactoring, what I did. Now if you see, yeah, same. Let counter equal to 5, and we did this, and we're returning the count here. We're returning the count. Line number 18, if you see, we are returning inner function, right? We are returning in your inner function. Now line number 21. This is the refactoring I did it. So guys, if you see what I did, outer function we are calling only first time. Guys, outer function we are calling first time. Only one time we are calling it. So whenever you call this, it return your inner function, right? Now your inner is nothing but your result. Up to here clear, everyone? Your inner function is nothing but your result. Up to here clear or not?
Sir,
Yes,
we
sir.
calling outer function, sir. We calling outer function, then it will directly goes to inner function. Not like let count is equals to 5. It does not shows count is equals to 5.
No. See, whenever you call this, control goes to here, right? Now let
Yes, sir.
count equal will become 5, and this is a loaded run. This is just a loaded.
Mhm.
Whenever a control comes to this line, right? Line number 18. Whenever
Okay.
control comes to line number 18, then it will call your inner function. Now inner function, what you are doing? You are incrementing
Count
this
plus
is
plus
yes plus,
incrementing.
and you are returning the count. Nothing but this is
Okay.
completely returning a function here. Wait, it's
Okay,
not
sir.
returning a value. This is very important. Now, whatever the count is here, that count is not returning 6. It's returning inner function. And I should say this is a duplicate name. I mean, I should say this is, a formal name, and this is the actual name. Okay, this is the actual name and this is a formal name. Now, line number 22, what I was doing, I was calling the result. Now it will become 6. Now, whenever you call second time, Whenever you can call second time, again, this outer function never call. It directly result what it will do. It will call your inner function only, because I just now explained. This is a formal name. This is the actual name. Whenever you call second time, it will return 7. The reason why it is written 7, because you're not calling the outer function, you're calling directly inner function. Here it is. So the point I want to conclude here is there's a concept called closure. There's a concept called closure. So what the concept of closure inside the inner function is, it will remember your outer function values, guys. If you see definition, what I mean by closure, a function is defined inside another function. I think this is your clear, right? A function is defined inside another function. Nothing but this is your inner function. Now, line number 32, if you see comment, the inner function, nothing but this, remembers the variables of the outer functions. Your count is from outer variable value, no? Outer variable function. So in concept of closure, what it will do is it remembers the variable of your outer function space, even after the outer function has been finished executing. That's what happening, right? Line number 21, you're calling the outer function only once, right? And you're storing result inside the result. And whenever you call the result every time, always your outer function variable values are keep on updating. See, if I call one more time, so it's keep on guys, increment. See, in the output, if you see 6, 7, 8. First time it will 6, then 7, then 8, and then 9. Read the definition one more time. See, what I mean by close? A closure is nothing but, just we can ignore this point. A closure is nothing but the inner function remembers the variable of the closure function even after the outer function finishing its execution part. So we calling outer function only once, and the result we are mapping to here. Whenever you call result function, it is a formal name, but actual name is inner function only. So it returns every time your updated count value. I hope this is makes sense, everyone. What is meant by closure?
Yes, sir. Yeah, but when we didn't write 18th line, see written inner function. So at the time, what will happen, sir? It always use it to print 6 only.
No. For that, wait. I'll show you something interesting thing for your question. What is meant by aliasing? In general, I'm asking.
Giving dummy name.
Yes. So stay on that same point. Maybe how to explain this function aliasing. It's there in Python, not there in Java, so people won't get confused. You may consider it's one more topic, function aliasing. So let's see what I was doing. What I'm doing here, guys, what I'm doing here.
Returning the value.
Calling function
Call.
once and
Yeah,
returning
so we
value.
prepared a function. The function is exactly returning the 100, correct? Okay. Now, if I do a console.log of 1, guess what will happen?
100
There is
value
small
will be
difference is
returned,
there. No, there's a
Zero,
small
sir.
difference is there.
Zero.
No, you're not catching it. See, am I calling the function or am I printing the function name? Two differences.
Printing the function.
Printing the function.
Calling and printing is this difference, man. If we do parenthesis at the end, then it and the expected is 100, undoubtedly. See, okay, this is 100, but now if you not pass the parenthesis, so it's just name. See, guys, what it mean? It reading the entire function body. See, it reading entire function body. Now, what I was doing, I was taking let something do 1 equal to 1, and now with the do 1, I'm calling this. Now, guys, run it. You can see your value. This is something aliasing. 1 is a 1, and this is a dummy name I gave. Now, when you call this dupe 1, yeah, the original function gets called, and you can see the 100. That's what happening in the previous example. See, line number 18, you're not calling the function. right? You are just passing this function. So this will become your original function. This will become your dummy name. And whenever you call with this dummy name, always it will take your outer function variable value, what are the previous updated value. With that previous updated value, it will keep on increment and will infinite. That's what the closure concept is. See, the inner function, remember the variables of outer function, even after executing your outer function. I think this will make sense now.
Yes, the result is dummy and the upper
Mm.
function is like main function.
Correct. See, the concept closure is nothing but your inner function remembers the outer function variables. That's the only one statement you need to catch it. Closure is nothing but the inner function always remember your outer function variable values. Because that privilege is already there. Okay. Right.
Sir,
Circle
in that
code.
previous slide, you just calling inner functions like name.
Yes.
As a function, it's called like then what's your
Okay. Like first confirm this, Ramya or someone. You are calling the function or just you are calling the name of the function?
You're calling
Name
name
the
of the function.
name of the
See,
function?
there's a slight difference, man. Okay. This is calling the function. But here you are not calling the function. Just you are giving this name to another function. This name you are passing to another function. This name. So, your original name is passing to some, some duplicate name, right?
Sir,
That's what
instead of
happening here.
instead of inner function, we are writing result.
Yes. Because we know, right? This will become a private, right? This will become a private and we cannot access outside it. Correct?
Sir, yes, sir.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So I told you, na, the puja room and the kitchen
Yes, sir.
example.
Got it,
That's
sir.
actually okay. Yeah. I do have one more topic, but let me give an introduction. Not maybe only. Maybe I'll give an introduction. Let's say started doing something. Pushing you once. Guys, are you attending the session tomorrow by any chance? I know there's no holiday for tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, okay. Nice. Okay. So guys, if you see now, what will happen in this code? Can you guess? It's just calling
You're
function.
calling the function, sir. Mean
Yeah, here we'll get
Two
yeah,
start
started
statements will
doing
be
doing
printed, sir.
something, wishing advance happy Batkama.
correct.
Two
So this
statements
is
will be
your
printed, sir.
called function and this is your calling function, right? But now line number 15 is what?
Calling
Again,
inside
calling
the
itself.
Calling
function.
inside function.
So calling a function
Inside.
inside itself,
Inside,
right?
yes, sir. Inside the block.
Yeah, this is actually, my next topic. That is something, recursion. So I'm
Infinitely it
sure,
will execute, sir.
yes, I'm sure you'll be learning this as part of your C or Java, but yeah, you need, a summary from my side as well for this. So the topic is function recursion. A function recursion is nothing but a function calling itself in its body is called as, a function recursion. Let me quickly run this once. First, you show the situation why we need it. Okay. Now, I think console. I'm sure if you go to the console window, I think it's stopped for me. But yeah, anyhow, if you go to the console window, yeah, you can see, guys, this is keep on continuing, keep on executing. See, started doing something, wishing you advance happy birthday. See, this way the message keep on, but up to what time? Up to what time? So
Infinite loops, sir.
it's but in JavaScript it's not infinity. Okay, in only
Java,
JavaScript.
it is
In
infinite
Python
loop,
and
sir.
in Python and Java it will be infinite. But here I do recall we can call this as up to 255 times. After that, your stack gets full, guys. In stack memory, generally methods will be stored. in generally in a browser also. But yeah, so whenever it's reached more than 250 times, yeah, you can see guys, an error, maximum call stack is exceeded. Might be it's an interview question. If you are a Java Python background, if this option is there among the four, you won't pick. You'll pick infinity times because you are a Java or Python background. Never pick that. Okay, you have to pick this. A range error, maximum call stack is exceeded after calling around 250 to or 250 times. This will definitely will happen. Okay, this definitely guys will happen. I hope the definition is clear, everyone. What I mean by recursion.
Yes, sir.
Everybody know factorial of a logic?
Don't know, sir.
Yes. Hey, factorial man. Are you from MPC?
Sir, n into n minus 1 into n minus 2.
Okay,
So-
okay, I forgot. Yeah, right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm. If
Sorry,
you want to
sir.
calculate a 5
I forgot.
factorial,
I
Yes, sir.
forgot.
Into
5
2
into 4
into
into 3
4.
into 2 into 1, sir.
correct, right? 5 into 4 into 3,
Yeah.
2 into 1. This is what you do, right? But if you want to do this, we can also do in an opposite way, right? We can also do 1 into
into 2 into 3.
2 into 3 into 4.
Five.
Result won't change, right? We'll get the same result. But guys, if you see here, we'll take one variable. Okay, just explaining you pseudocode. We'll take one variable, right? And we'll increment it, right? And if we'll be taking some result variable. Maybe result is initially 1. Initially result will 1. After increment I, what you will do? You will do result equal to result into I you will do, right? Result into I you will do. After that, what you will do guys again? You will again increment it. Again, you'll increment it. Again, you will do result, right? Let's see here. First time result will become 1 into 1. So your result, the final answer will become, 1 only. But second time, if you increment your I value, your 1 will become 2 right here. Now previous result is 1, right? But your current I value is 2, right? Now this time it will become 2, right? Now guys, if you want to do one more time, again you have to do I plus plus. You have to do, I plus plus. Now what is the value of I?
2.
3 no
3,
man.
sir. No, sir.
3.
I am telling for
No.
2. After that,
Yeah,
3.
yeah. So it will become 3 now. Now previous result is 2. Now your result into this, 2. What will happen? It will become 4, right? Are you following? Guys, are you following?
6, sir.
Sorry,
2
my
into
bad.
3, 6, right, sir?
Wait.
6.
I think something went wrong. So this is 2. Result into, right.
Result 3 I value. Result
Wait.
I value 3.
1 into 1, this is 1. And then this is 1 into 2, 2. And this is this is 2.
2 into 3.
Yeah.
I value 3, sir.
2 into 3.
Right. My bad.
Yeah.
It's a 6. Sorry. My bad. It's a 6. So because I value will 3. Okay. Now guys, here I value will become 4, right?
4.
Now previous
6
is
into 4.
24,
6
sir.
into 4,
24. 24.
24. Now the last time, yeah, it will become 5, right? Now
Mm.
previous is
24.
24 into 5,
24 and 120.
1, 2. Correct. Guys, I'll tell you the reason why I've written this all. Let me summarize this. Now, to do a factorial, this logic, these 2 steps, we repeated 5 times. Up to here, clear, everyone? Hey,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
up to here every time, because don't surprise me in the next session, why we going for recursion. I'll summarize what is recursion and maybe in the next session. But if you really want to do a one business logic, these 2 lines of code we repeated 2 times. I'll repeat. Factorial is a logic. For that logic, we need these 2 statements to be executed 5 times. We need to execute these 2 statements 5 times so that at the end, we will get our 120. To do this kind of activities, guys, to do this, to do this repeated logic, we have two approaches. I mean, I'm talking about this 5 times. If some logic, if you want to repeat 5 times or 10 times or whatever it is, then either we
Loop.
have to, yeah, correct. No. Either we have to thing, loops, kind of, your for loop, or you can go with something in a concept called recursion. Okay, any one of the approach you can pick it. But sir, which one is recommended and why? That summary I'll tell you. But the reason why recursion we will move, you should know the clarity. A recursion definition, I think you are clear. Now the situation is a recursion can be taken if some logic inside the function you want to execute repeatedly. I'll repeat, a recursion can be picked up when a piece of logic you want to repeat multiple times in a function. Okay, this is something recursion. So next session, I'll summarize the recursion. Is everything make sense so far?
Sir, same
Yes, sir.
definition to loop also. We have to run multiple times.
Right. But there are some challenges are there. Okay. And there is a lot of differences there, loops and recursion. That I'll discuss maybe in the next session, not now. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes. Okay.
But the agenda I should know why we going for recursion. Recursion is an alternate for the loops. Or you can say loops are alternate for recursion. There are some pros and cons of
Both are having some backdrops.
both. Yes, that I'll address in the next session. Okay.
Yeah, sure, sir.
And that's all for today, guys. Thank you, everyone. Bye. Good night.
Thank you.